guys, welcome back. I'm a baby deer today. This is something I really wanted to create because you don't have to have a full costume. This is something you could wear if you just have a black t-shirt and some jeans and you're going out with your kids, but you want to throw on a cute pair of antlers that are super reasonably priced and then do a fun face of makeup. It makes it so much more worth it to sit here and do your makeup when it's not going to move. I would not waste my time doing all of this makeup if it was just going to be smudged off before I even left the house with getting my kids dressed and getting out the door. But the fact that I can wear black lipstick and like a whiter lipstick and it's not moving, like, are you kidding me? Best Halloween makeup ever. Hello? Am I right? Anybody? So if you want to see how I created this look, make sure to keep on watching, but really quick, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You can hit the little notification bell beside it too, and you'll be notified every single time a new video pops on up, and I am uploading 2 a week until Halloween. I'm so excited about that. Let's get on into this one. Keep watching. Nothing like an impromptu dance party. I have to put on my jams when I'm putting on my makeup. It's too boring without it. So I'm starting off today with my Color Corrected Tinted Moisturizer in the shade Light. And then I am going over top of that with my Makesense Foundation in the shade Dewy. I'm just getting extra coverage here and making sure that I just get a really nice base to the look I'm creating today. Then I'm going in with the Shadowsenses in the shade Snow, which is pure white. And I am really going to heavily apply this under my eyes and on my lids and on my T-zone, down the bridge of my nose, in between my eyebrows and on my forehead. I really just want to brighten up this area of my face to create a deer-like look. I've said it before and I will say it again, this Real Techniques setting brush is my absolute favorite brush. It's just tapered enough and just fluffy enough to give good control and good coverage all over my face and making the product nice and smooth. Now you will see I left everything really bright and white, and that is the exact look I was going for. And now I'm going in with my natural translucid setting powder really quickly and just kind of getting my T-zone there, making sure everything stays in place. Now I'm going in with my bronze Blushsense with my Real Techniques 303 brush. This was like a limited edition, but Ulta still carries it. And I am buffing out the outer edges of my face and then also dragging this down the bridge of my nose. You'll see that I'm also connecting it to my eyebrows. I got smart after this and stopped using that brush and figured out that an eyeshadow brush works much better because it's smaller and much more precise. Oh, yep, there's me getting smart. But you can see that I'm dragging that all the way up to my eyebrows just to create a really long and narrow nose. This is going to really help with the cohesion of your face and just giving that more dough-like appearance once I've applied the rest with the lips. You'll kind of see it all come together as the look goes on. But now I'm dragging that into the contours of my cheeks, and then I will also drag it down towards my jawline as well and just give a really nice warm glow. You can go as dark as you want. You can be a dark deer or a light deer. It's totally up to you. I love Blushsense though, you guys. It is the creamiest. Oh, it's so good. Now I'm going in to do my eyebrows and I'm opening a new color. Oh, I love the pop of a new color. This is the shade Rustic Brown. This recently came out from Senegence. It is now actually sold out company-wide, and I did have stock of these, but I sold all of mine as well, so they're gone. But I just went through and ran that through my eyebrows and then ran my spoolie through to make sure all the product was out and just got them nice and clean. And now I'm going in with Mocha Java Shimmer on my eyebrows. I'm using the, Morphe M431 brush to do this. That's my favorite brush. And I'm just dragging that into my lower lash line as well. I just wanted something warm and very brown and neutral for this entire look. And Mocha Java Shimmer is one of my absolute favorites. And it's so pigmented and so beautiful. And now I'm taking that rustic brown into the outer corners of my eyes just to give my eyes a little bit more drama, if you will, and taking that Morphe M431 brush to buff it out. I'm using Candlelight here to kind of just make it a little bit more precise and edgy and just give some more definition to my eye. Felt like the Mocha Java Shimmer was kind of dragging towards my eyebrows a little too much, and I wanted it to be a little bit more bright-eyed and dough-like, if you will. So I'm just using my finger to buff that out, and then taking my Morphe M431 brush with that rustic brown on it and just kind of buffing out the edges so there's no harsh lines. And now I'm going in with Shadowsense in the shade Snow again, that bright white. And I'm just going to coat my lower lash line to create a really bright, wide eye and brighten it up a bit and bringing that into my brow bone as well. Never hurts to give yourself a little eye lift with a bright white color under your brow bone. Okay, so now you will see me going in with my Blackberry Lipsense. Guys, this was the first time I had opened this Lipsense. I was actually extremely excited to put black lipstick on. I'm not gonna lie. And the application was actually really smooth. I was very impressed. I am just applying this to the top lip though, and I am applying the color Cappuccino to my bottom lip. You'll see when I do the rest of the black how it all comes together, but I really thought it just kind of pulled the look together in a unique kind of way because deers tend to have, like, you know, their snout and then their lower lip, and I really wanted my upper lip to look like part of the snout, if that makes any sense. So Lipsense, if you've never heard of before, it's a magical product. It's long-lasting lipstick that doesn't smudge or budge, so you have to put on 3 layers, and then after that and you've applied your gloss, it will not move. So the fact that I'm wearing black lipstick on the top and then a whiter creamy colored lipstick on the bottom, and then I can rub my lips together and they don't mix. Like, what? It's magic, you guys. Blows my mind, as you saw. Crazy. I forgot to mention that I topped my Lipsense off with matte gloss for a obviously matte look. Now I'm going in with the Shadowsense in the shade Onyx, which is our pure black, probably my most used color out of any of my Halloween looks. I feel like if you're going to invest in anything for Halloween, invest in black Shadowsense because you will most likely use it. I drew in my, what is that called? Your Cupid's bow? Is that right? And drew all the way up to the tip of my nose to create my little nose and snout. And now I'm going in and just lining my eyes, but you'll see I did a little angled triangle at the corner of my waterline to create a deer-like look. This brush is also a favorite of mine. This was $1 made by e.l.f. It is actually an eyebrow brush. It came with a spoolie on the other end, but because it's $1, it broke. But I love this because it's firm enough that you can control the lines really easily, but it's also soft enough that you can have really smooth lines. So I just love it. And I go in and do my lower lash line, and then I just kind of buff it out so it's not so harsh. I really didn't want a harsh lower lash line. Just wanted that more doe-like look to my eyes. Then I coated my eyes with L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. And now for the fun part. I am using Shadowsense in the shade Snow again to create these deer spots. I started off using my finger and then realized that I was putting the doe foot, no pun intended, of the wand on my hand, and it was creating more of like a doe foot than a polka dot, and I wanted more polka dot looking spots. So I realized that this brush actually did way better, so I decided to go in with that cheap little e.l.f. brush instead. So I recommend not using your finger and using a brush to create those spots. As you can see, I switched into a bralette here so that I could go along my clavicle and just use the bronze Blushsense to kind of deepen that out, and then I will go back in with Snow and create little spots as well. This is an awkward angle to control on your shoulder. So I went in with my finger again. I don't know what I was thinking. I got smart towards the end here and eventually started using the wand instead. So learn from my mistakes. It didn't look bad. It just wasn't as controlled as I wanted. So using the wand is much easier. But that was all I did with that. And then I just kind of went over it with bronze dust. That's it as far as makeup goes. So now I'm just moving on to hair, and I'm just taking 2 cheap little elastics and I am wrapping my hair into little buns and just tucking the very end of that back into the elastic hair tie. So seriously, nothing special here. I am not a hair whiz by any means. So I just wanted to kind of create 2 little knobs, but you could honestly keep your hair down too. I just wanted to keep my hair up so that you could see everything that I did on my clavicle. And this is the finished look, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this. I feel like it's super simple and you could throw on a black t-shirt and put this makeup on and head out the door. Thanks for watching.